The starship Virex Prime was one of the oldest ships still flying in deep space. Its metal skin was covered with burn marks, old repairs, and faded warning signs. Many ships passed near it, but very few ever stopped. The reason was not pirates. The reason was not war damage. It was the medical bay. Across the galaxy, the medical bay of Virex Prime was known as a place where hope went to die. Sick travelers entered its white metal room with fear in their eyes. Doctors tried many times to heal them, but the machines always made things worse. Some patients became weaker. Some never came out again. No species could understand the strange alien systems inside the bay. The technology was built by an ancient race that disappeared long ago. Their medical tools did not match any living body. Because of this, crews chose to suffer in silence instead of using that cursed room. Hope did not live there anymore. Elias arrived on Virex Prime as a simple human mechanic. He was not a doctor, not a soldier, and not an officer. He fixed doors, power lines, and broken air filters. Most of the crew barely noticed him. But Elias noticed everything. He noticed that lights near the medical bay dimmed for no reason. He noticed strange power drops at the same hour every cycle. He noticed data errors that appeared only around that part of the ship. To most aliens, this was normal behavior for ancient alien technology. To Elias, it looked wrong. He believed the medical bay was not cursed. He believed it was damaged and confused. One day, he stopped his repair cart near the sealed medical doors. He placed his hand on the cold metal wall and felt weak vibration patterns moving inside. Something was still working in there. Something was still trying, and Elias felt that the ship was quietly asking for help. Trouble came when the captain's young daughter fell suddenly ill. Her skin turned pale, and her breathing became weak. The ship's doctors tried every known treatment, but nothing worked. Medicine from 3 worlds failed in only 2 days. Fear spread across the crew like cold air through broken vents. Everyone knew what came next. The medical bay, the room no one trusted. Doctors stood silent outside its sealed doors. No one wanted to be responsible for another death. That was when Elias stepped forward. He did not ask about medicine. He did not ask about the child's condition. He asked for permission to check the walls, the power flow, and the sensor lines. Many laughed. Some were angry. But the captain looked at his fading child and nodded. The doors opened slowly. Cold white light filled the hallway. Elias walked inside the forbidden room for the first time, while the ship held its breath. Inside the medical bay, Elias saw something no doctor had ever looked for. He studied cables instead of medicine tools. He read power charts instead of blood scans. Slowly, he understood the real problem. The bay was not broken. It was confused. It was still trying to heal bodies that no longer existed. Its systems expected alien heartbeats, alien nerve signals, and alien blood flow. When it scanned other species, it treated the wrong organs and ignored real damage. So it did harm while trying to help. Elias began working. He rerouted sensor lines. He replaced damaged learning cores. He fed the system new biological patterns from many species. For 3 long days, he barely slept. The crew watched in silence. When Elias finally stepped back, the bay lights changed color. The machines hummed smoothly. For the first time in centuries, the medical bay understood life again. The captain's daughter was the first to enter the renewed medical bay. Everyone waited outside in silence. Minutes felt like hours. Then the monitors changed from red to calm blue. Her breathing became steady. Her skin slowly warmed. She lived. A quiet cry of relief spread through the ship. Word traveled fast across space. Ships that once avoided Virex Prime now lined up to dock. Species once labeled incurable began walking out of the bay healed and smiling. The cursed room became the safest place in deep space. Doctors tried to copy the system. Many failed. Because the secret was not alien, it was human. Elias did not ask for medals. He returned to fixing doors and lights. But the galaxy learned something important. Humans did not fear broken systems. They listened. They learned. And then, they fixed them.